Witajcie znowu na pokładzie. Czy jesteście gotowi na kolejną przygodę w świecie Mass Effect? Zatem kontynuujmy podróż. No to zaczynamy.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Nie lubisz Sarena?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Może.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
W jaki sposób się w to wplątałeś?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Zniewaga? Typowe.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Przestańcie go bronić.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Nie.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Rada nam nie pomoże.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Porozmawiam z nim.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Kapitan zasługuje na więcej.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Jakieś inne tropy?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
A co, jeśli chodzi o ciebie i Sarena?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Może dowiem się więcej? Powiedz mi o Radzie i ambasadorze.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Jesteśmy zbyt niezależni.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Dobra. Opowiedz mi o Harkinie.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Dlaczego go ochraniano?
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Opowiedz mi o Widmie.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone. behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Jak się ich wybiera?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Czy to legalne?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
A co, jeśli któryś posunie się za daleko?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
W jaki sposób są zorganizowani?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Opowiedz mi o handlarzu cieni.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Opowiedz mi o Barlavon.
Tell me about Barla Von.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Do widzenia.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Mam zaktualizowany leksykon.
The Asari were the first species
Salarianie są drugą rasą, która dotarła do Cytadeli. Są to ciepłokrwiste stworzenia ziemnowodne, charakteryzujące się nadaktywnym metabolizmem. Salarianie charakteryzują się dużą szybkością we wszystkich aspektach życia. Salarianie uważają pozostałe rasy za istoty powolne i intelektualnie ograniczone. Szybki metabolizm sprawia, że żyją bardzo krótko. 40-letni przedstawiciele tego gatunku to prawdziwa rzadkość. Salarianie byli odpowiedzialni za ekspansję rasy Krogan. Podczas wojen Rakni stali również za stworzeniem genofagium, broni biologicznej, za pomocą której Turianie stłumili rebelie krogańskie kilka wieków później. Salarianie słyną z niezwykłych zdolności intelektualnych, wykazują wyraźną skłonność do badań naukowych, są też wybitnymi szpiegami, ich przebiegłość stała się z czasem legendarna. Co mamy w dzienniku? O, nowe zadania. Cytadela Garus. Idź do Nory Chory w Dolnym Okręgu i porozmawiaj z Harkinem. To agent SOK, który może wiedzieć, gdzie znaleźć Garusa. Dalej. Cytadela Handlarz Cieni. Idź do banku w dzielnicy finansowej Prezydium i porozmawiaj z Barla Vonem. I Cytadela zdemaskuje Sarena. Musisz znaleźć dowody powiązań Sarena z getami.
guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Śledzenie opiekunów?
Why are you so interested in the keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Czemu nie?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Po co te kłamstwa?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Pozwól, że pomogę.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
Jestem z przymierza.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Dlaczego to robicie?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Rozumiem.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Dobra.
The Elcor are a
Oh.
citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are
Opiekunowie. Kiedy Asari odkryły cytadelę, odkryły również opiekunów. Potulną rasę, której sensem istnienia zdaje się być konserwacja urządzeń stacji. Wczesne próby podjęcia komunikacji lub badania opiekunów spełzły na niczym. Obecnie prawo zabrania przeszkadzać im w pracy. Jako zupełnie nieszkodliwe istoty, opiekunowie łatwo wtopili się w otoczenie. Zwłaszcza, że zdają się być całkowicie obojętni na inne rasy. Niezależnie od tego, ilu opiekunów umiera, ich liczba nie ulega zmianie. Nikt dotąd nie odkrył źródła pochodzenia nowych opiekunów, ale niektórzy sugerują, że są oni syntetycznymi formami życia, produkowanymi w niedostępnych podziemiach cytadeli. I mam nowe zadanie. Cytadela przeskanuj opiekunów. Horvan, salariański naukowiec, odkrył sposób na skanowanie opiekunów. Jednakże władze Cytadeli nie lubią osób, które przeszkadzają tym podobnym do owadów stworzeniom. Zaoferowałeś się pomóc Horbanowi, który wyręczył ci swoje urządzenie skanujące. Po dokonaniu każdego skanu opiekuna dane będą automatycznie wysyłane do Horvana.
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience. Yeah, I'll wait. Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated.
A, nie mamy windę.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics. Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Powiedz mi o pomniku przekaźnika.
Tell me more about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Opowiedz mi o wieży Cytadeli.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Opowiedz mi o kontroli Cytadeli.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Opowiedz mi o komnacie Rady.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Zwykli ludzie nie mogą tam wejść?
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Widziałam ich.
I've been inside the council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Opowiedz mi o opiekunach.
I'd like to know more about the keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Dlaczego tutaj?
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Wyloguj się.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Dobra, sprawdźmy leksykon. Technologia.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form. Mass relays are
Przekaźniki masy. Przekaźniki masy to zdobycz technologiczna protean. Żaden ze współczesnych gatunków nie zna ich konstrukcji dostatecznie dobrze. Te gigantyczne bramy generują korytarze o zerowej masie, umożliwiając natychmiastową podróż pomiędzy dwoma krańcowymi punktami, przedzielonymi latami bądź wiekami świetlnymi. Główne przekaźniki mogą przenieść statki o tysiące lat świetlnych. Część z jednego krańca galaktyki na drugi. Jednak zmiana punktu docelowego jest niemożliwa. Drugorzędne przekaźniki mogą przenosić statki tylko o kilkaset lat świetlnych. Każdy przekaźnik może wysyłać statek do dowolnego innego przekaźnika, znajdującego się w określonym zasięgu. Istnieje wiele uśpionych przekaźników. Pozostają one nieaktywne aż do chwili, gdy zostanie odnaleziony ich punkt docelowy. Zaawansowane cywilizacje z niechęcią patrzą na przypadkowe otwieranie przejść, które mogą doprowadzić do napotkania nowego wrogiego gatunku.
Creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Jest cudowny. Taki mackowy. Przynajmniej tak wygląda.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Na czym polega problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Zasady pozwolenia.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Aresztuj go?
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Powód pozwolenia?
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Pozwól mi z nim porozmawiać.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Mam zaktualizowane zadanie do Cytadela przez skanuj opiekunów. Masz już aparat skanujący. Za każdym razem, gdy natrafisz na nowego opiekuna, skanuj go, a dane będą automatycznie przesyłane. I mam 4 na 20 przeskanowane. I tak, Cytadela, wieszcz z prezydium. Porozmawiaj z Hanarem. Porozmawiaj z Hanarem, kaznodzieją w prezydium. Przekonaj go do wykupienia pozwolenia ewangelizacyjnego i znalezienia innego miejsca do wygłaszania kazań. Dobra, spróbujemy.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Na czym polega problem?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Właśnie, zapytajmy go o wykup pozwolenia.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
No dobrze, to porozmawiajmy z nim o legalności głoszonych kazań.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
No dobra, opowiedz mi o rozbudzaczach.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Chciałabym pomóc.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Dobra, i mam znowu zaktualizowany kodeks.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the
Hanarzy. Hanarzy to rasa językowatych estetów. Wyrażają się wyjątkowo precyzyjnie, wulgarny język rani ich uczucia. Doprowadziło to do powstania punktów szkoleń, w których przedstawiciele tej rasy są oduczani swoich przyzwyczajeń. Wszyscy Hanarzy mają dwa imiona. Imię twarzy jest tym, którym przedstawiają się publicznie, zaś imię duszy znane jest tylko przyjaciołom i krewnym. Hanarzy nigdy nie mówią o sobie w pierwszej osobie podczas rozmowy z kimś, kogo znają tylko z imienia twarzy, ponieważ uważają to za przejaw egoizmu. Zamiast tego mówią o sobie ten lub wręcz to. Coś jak Shale. Tylko że Shale mówi to do innych, a nie o sobie. Rodzinna planeta Hanarów, Kahlia, pokryta jest oceanami i znajduje się na orbicie Białej Gwiazdy. Może dlatego są to takie meduzowate stworzonka. Ze względu na obecność proteańskich ruin na tym świecie, wielu Hanarów oddaje im cześć, a hanarskie mity często wspominają starszą rasę, która przekazała im dar mowy. Rozmawiałeś zarówno z Hanarem, jak i oficerem SOK w prezydium, ale wciąż musisz pozbyć się Hanara lub przekonać oficera, by się wycofał. Dobra, ja spróbuję może przekonać oficera.
Any progress with that Hanar?
Pozwól Hanarowi mówić.
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
A jeśli kupię mu pozwolenie?
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
Do widzenia.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Oj, chyba muszę jeszcze trochę poczekać. Albo jeszcze z nim pogadam.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Jeszcze nie.
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Dobra, ja tu wrócę później. Rozwinę jej urok. Dalej. Oczywiście umiejętność szturmowca. I rzutu. To już wszystko w dzisiejszym odcinku. Dziękuję Wam za obejrzenie. Do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku.